Yeah. Yeah, that was dope right there, man. It's organic, you know? Yeah, because when we first started out, we was trying to figure out what the faculty lounge meant. And we was all like, oh, nah, man. Man.
I tell you every week to bring your headphones.
I left my headphones right next to my
to your
burrito, man.
We're going to hear about this burrito for the next hour.
Yes, we are.
This burrito is deep.
Give me my goddamn headphones, family.
Yo, those headphones look dumb comfortable.
Oh, I was trying to tell this man I could wear these headphones for hours, like all day long. Like, these are the best.
Yeah, they got a wear and tear and everything.
Mm-hmm. These my babies. I got them from a preacher.
Look at God.
Preacher.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Ain't it, man? Ain't it, man? All right, so welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
Faculty Lounge Podcast, episode 58.
58. Wow, we there. We over the
Y'all over the
half a century.
Yeah, 58 and being great.
Being great.
Yes.
Facts.
Speaking of which, we got a special guest. We got a special guest in the building.
You're
Be great.
Hey.
Hey.
All right, tell the
All right, drop
fin,
one
fin, fin, fin.
Drop a bomb for clue.
Drop one of Clues bombs. You got the sound effects. Do the fin 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 thing.
Let me see.
What the hell is that? An ice maker?
Damn, I'm gonna get this shit
He
right.
gotta label
He
these.
ain't gotta look.
He gotta label these sounds, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. All right.
I did it.
Yeah. All right. So, my friend Be Great in the building, man. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Always a pleasure.
Let's get it out the way right now. Tell the people where they can find you at. Where they can find your merchandise.
Holla at me on Instagram. My personal Instagram _BEE_great. My clothing line, West London Cobain. Follow me on Instagram at West London Cobain.
Fantastic.
Kanye, John, Kurt, West London Cobain.
Yeah.
Inspirational. Riveting.
Yeah.
Groundbreaking.
Be
Earth
great.
shaking. Be great. Okay. How was you guys' week, sis?
Man.
Whew.
Mine was horrible.
Dude, I've been drunk.
No, I did. Man.
Yeah, see, my week was at night.
Right. You have very sober weeks.
Yeah, like I don't do shit all week.
Man.
So when I get in front of people, I look like an alcoholic.
Man, I gotta stop, man. This is like, you know, them days where it starts out like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. It's party time, right?
Yeah.
And then the next day you wake up like, man, what the fuck, man?
It's
my
not
life.
party
Like,
time.
man, it's not party time. I'm coming off of the worst hangover I had in 2019, and it's still there a little bit.
Oh man,
And it was yesterday.
you remember? Man,
Oh, you messed up.
Yeah.
this might be a great episode then.
Okay. So, what's up? What y'all want to talk about, man? Y'all want to
Man,
go
you
straight
know-
into the shit, or?
That's crazy because we didn't even start with a list. We didn't write shit down. But this bitch killed himself.
Oh yeah, he did. I don't think he did, but they saying he did.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. So I don't really. So all right,
Yeah.
we just gonna start off with the shits,
Right.
Right.
Right. Let's get
Like,
straight into it.
This bitch killed himself,
Mm-hmm.
and then as soon as I heard that he killed himself, they was naming one of the princes of England in his circle.
Right.
So him staying alive was already incriminating the president of the United States and a prince in England.
And
He had to die.
yeah, and you know, dude posted the little conspiracy theory talking about his connection to the Clintons and said Bill Clinton was taking trips out to dude's pedophilia island.
Yeah.
Yo.
The whole Pizzagate thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like this was a major player.
It go into
Like,
man.
Like they got they're like they showing you R. Kelly. R. Kelly's in the news, and it's like, look at what R. Kelly did. Look at what R. Kelly did.
And it's
All the
crazy.
time.
And for me, I'm over the R. Kelly situation.
Like
I'm over
Pizzagate
it.
is
Like, I don't
showing
hear
its
about it no more.
face. You know?
So they gon'
But like, hold on now. When you say you're over the R. Kelly situation, are you? Do you think this is a good question? Do y'all think that R. Kelly's music is gonna make a comeback in the next 5 to 10 years?
yeah.
We never stopped listening to it.
Pretty much. I mean,
So ain't no
shit.
comeback.
look,
It's like
I
we
was
what
think
it like
Jordan
they-
is gonna retire even though he's still playing.
I
Like,
was
what?
riding
No.
in my car singing I Believe I Can Fly with all of my heart, and it felt good.
I was stepping in the name of love this past
I
week.
mean, hey man,
Yo, man,
You can say what
I
you
don't
like,
know,
but
man, because at
it's
work,
gonna be what it is.
see, because at work, I'm still shocked. Because
Uh-huh.
like at work, random lines pop in my head, and I'm like, ugh. Like,
Disgusting.
yeah, like that's something a 32-year-old would tell a 15-year-old.
Yeah, like
know?
the Pied Piper
Once
thing
you
was
figure
weird.
out like the Pied Piper, what that actually means and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah,
it just gets so freaky. I don't listen to R. Kelly in front of people that I know it will make uncomfortable.
yeah.
Well, I mean, shit. That's the thing about music, man. Some
You
of the
know-
greatest musicians were horrible people.
And that's what I said. That's what I said right before the whole documentary came out. Was I secretly America still listens to R. Kelly by themselves in the kitchen.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Shit. I
Yeah.
mean, come on
You
now.
gotta clean your house on the weekends to R. Kelly. Like,
Right.
your house not really
What you
clean.
gonna clean your house to Marcus Houston?
Yeah, it makes
Come on,
no
man.
sense.
What you gonna clean your crib to what Donnell Jones?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
It's crazy.
No.
Oh, nah, man.
Preposterous.
But the R. Kelly thing is like, he wasn't acting alone. So if we gonna get killed, let's go and get the parents. Let's go and get the people that was calling the drivers in the cars.
The
No.
Let's
cohorts.
get the elevator men.
Now this is why I brought up R. Kelly in the first place.
Okay.
Because that's who you naming, right?
Yeah.
You naming the parents, the elevator man, the car driver. I'm naming the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Kings and queens.
It's a
Yeah.
whole
and,
different thing.
Like,
There's a whole
this is
democracy
a
of it.
big
This is the
thing.
ring.
Oh no!
Like-
Did you know? I don't know if y'all know this, but there was a senator named Al King.
Al King, I heard that name.
Yeah, it's
Totally
a
lost
documentary.
on
I don't think it's on. I think they snatched it off YouTube, but it was a documentary about Al King.
It's crazy
He
how
was
they
a black.
snatching stuff off YouTube.
He was a
man.
black, either a senator, or a congressman, or something
He
like
from
that.
yeah, from down south, right?
I can't remember, but I know he, was the man that was in charge of the pedophilia ring, like Boys Town. Not in Chicago though.
Yeah, I heard. Okay, I heard
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So
that was in. I think it was in Alabama.
Yeah, they was taking like orphan boys and passing them around through the political system.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's fucked up, man. Like, how does Maxine Waters feel about this? Maxine Waters.
Maxine Waters
Auntie
is.
Maxine.
Yeah.
Man, Maxine Waters is a great human being.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I had my theory. I told you about my theory.
What was your theory?
Okay, so I tied all of this shit together. All right, I tied together the pedophilia, I tied together the MK Ultra, I tied together the border crisis, and I tied together the war against white supremacy. Right, and it all started with Jussie Smollett.
See,
See?
Elaborate.
Okay, all right.
I feel like. All right.
Elaboration.
Right.
All right, so look, bam. When the Jussie Smollett shit happened, right? Now everybody ran to his aid almost as like, without doubt, we know that this happened to him, right? Now, one of the most notable people that chimed in on this was Donald Trump. Donald Trump tweeted, "I seen the video. It doesn't get any worse than this," right?
Yeah.
But now we know there is no video, right? I think that whole situation was a rollout to start some kind of racial war against the white man for some reason. I don't know why they're doing it, right?
Man.
And then what?
No, I'm listening.
All right. So look, you got that going on.
Right.
So bam, that falls through. So they need something else to spark this thing, right? Enter the border crisis, right?
Okay.
So they are attacking this thing from two sides to incriminate the white man, right? Because that's the hardest thing you could do in America, right? Make the white man guilty.
Well, make the white man believe he's guilty.
Right, exactly. So they got the government looking like they are pulling brown children from their parents and locking them in concentration camps and passing children around through these wealthy groups of people for sex, right?
Yeah.
So this is the two-pronged attack against white supremacy, against white men, right? And then what are they doing with these Mexican kids that they got in these cages?
Losing them.
They programming their minds
Yeah.
and creating an army of child rebel soldiers. And they say we don't know where they at. They say they dead. They say we don't know.
Man.
I think they programmed it in an underground base waiting to be activated when
Area
the race war kick
51.
off.
Oh man, us.
Area 51.
You think it's us?
I think it may.
Nah, is it us? Yeah, us, right?
I think it may
That's
be
when there was
something
the
along
tunnels.
along those lines. Yes.
Yeah.
It
know
might
what's
sound
so-
wacky, but
No, you know what's just so crazy about America? That can 100% be true.
yeah.
There's so much stuff we don't know about.
And
Like,
I don't.
We have a president that's like fighting child molestation, like child rape,
Yeah.
like cases
Yeah.
as he's the president, and we knew about this prior to him being elected.
Yeah.
And it's like
See,
I
but-
feel like it's a whole rollout.
And it's an infrastructure thing. Like America has infrastructure. Like other places in the world don't have these setups. Like there's tunnels and failed train tunnels under cities.
I think it's an established branch of government that we just don't know
We
about.
have no idea about it.
Yeah, because these motherfuckers is nasty, man. How do you keep the public from knowing about it? You find a way to regulate it and keep it in house.
Yeah, man.
Have you guys like watched Scandal?
I watched it, but I don't watch it.
You guys, let me tell you something. Get into it. Like,
Man, I
What
feel
is
like
on? It's on Amazon or something. I
watched. It's on Netflix.
It's on Channel
Okay.
7, no?
It's over. I think
Right,
they,
the
like,
series is over with,
The series
though.
is over,
Yeah.
but
It gotta
Scandal
be on,
has
like-
like dived into like a lot of stuff that we seeing now, like with the Trump administration and stuff. Like Scandal has told us this years ago.
Yeah.
They've told
Yeah.
us like there's a secret government that we don't know about outside of the government they teach you in school. Outside of the government we kind of see on the news, there's this government
We
that's
starting
completely.
out fringy.
Man.
I mean, cuz this bitch killed himself, man.
You just love calling them this bitch, don't you?
Yeah.
wild.
Because it's like, all right, so everything exists, right?
Oh shit. Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like, everything, because nothing can exist, everything must exist.
Right.
So, like, we all think that this shit's happening, but now it's actually showing itself physically.
Yeah.
Like, this guy
Yeah.
just killed himself because he has so many secrets and he can incriminate so many people just by taking one more breath.
Yeah, and I don't think he killed himself because you got to think, right? When they put you in jail, if you on suicide watch,
No, they took him off of suicide watch.
right? That's what
Who
I'm.
paid to take him off of suicide watch?
That's what I'm saying. They paid to take him off. They paid for a hitter to come and get him and take him out.
Mhm.
Because if he know too much, you know too much. You can't be getting in trouble when you know too much.
Yeah.
It's just like the streets.
When
Yeah.
you got billions of
Yeah.
dollars
If you
that
get pinched, it's a
nobody knew
wrap.
about.
Right.
Like, this man had billions of dollars that nobody knew about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where was this money coming from?
He's the petter. He running the island.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Keep these secrets.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Man.
So I wanted to talk about Rick Ross's album.
All right. That's how you wanted to start the show off?
Yes. Because, man, I feel like I'm in a place of hurt. I'm in a place of disgust and misunderstanding because this is something I thought I would never say in my lifetime.
Don't say it.
I don't like this album.
Yeah, you crazy. My only critique of this album is that Lil Wayne verse was on the wrong song.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne should have been on. I don't remember the
Right.
name.
They
of
could
the
have
song.
put Wayne on another song and put Pusha T on that song. Cause did you hear Pusha T made back 6 verse?
It was the one.
Wayne was on Maybach Music.
Yeah, Wayne was on Maybach Music 6.
The one, yeah, right here. Nobody's favorite.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But nah, I love
Wayne-
Gunplay. Yeah, when
Wayne
Gunplay
should've
2, that
definitely
would have been
on that.
great.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Summer Walker, they should have swapped her out for SZA.
Yeah, I would have did
That
that
would have been a
too.
move.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I like the way that he, you know what I'm
Dej
saying?
love Foul Pass.
I feel like he made up for
What?
DJ
Really?
I'm
Khaled.
not a Dej fan.
I love
He did make up for
Dej.
DJ Khaled.
Because
Yeah.
that was a great sample.
Yeah.
Coming out of Florida right after DJ Khaled.
Oh,
with
right,
the
right.
whole bogus sample album. It was like the
Right.
bogusest samples of 2019.
Yeah, it was like they
compilation
just
album.
phoned it in. That wasn't,
Yeah.
That was intense.
So look, here's my thing, right? Now, me not liking the album don't mean it's a bad album. The reason why I don't like it, it's the beats, man. You didn't notice that those beats sound extremely different from the Ross that you know?
No, it was exactly what I expected from Ross. Except for the song that, what's the name of the song? I keep on forgetting the name of the song. That song.
Man, those beats don't sound like Rick Ross beats to me. And when he rap on them, it sounds like super slow or something. I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it don't sound like, I guess, because What you listen to Rather You Than Me, right? The last album,
Mhm.
phenomenal. Goosebumps when I
So,
think about the shit.
You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
What?
You just went to go see Rick Ross perform live,
And it was
and
amazing.
he killed that
See?
shit, and it
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
You know, and then now you get this new music, and you're like, but he can't perform this the way he performed that for me. Like, how is this gonna work?
Like if
See,
you were
and
to
I
see
hadn't
this
even-
album live, it would be like,
Yeah, like you have to be sitting down.
yeah. Everybody grab your glass. Like, try.
You got to eat dinner to this album,
Yeah,
man.
it's an unplugged.
Like
This
the
is
first
definitely
joint,
the- Dim the
MTV
lights.
Unplugged.
Nightclub, old
Yeah.
1950.
like the joint with Wale, the joint with Gunplay, and like Maybach 6 is the only songs is like moving.
Damn, see, I'm scared to
No,
talk about Wale.
bogus. Well, moving isn't like get you up, like get you cracking.
Well, I mean, from what I heard, I gave it, 2.5 listens so far.
Yeah.
See, the joint with Wale was like,
And it's just like with Ross, it's instant thing. It's like I ain't gotta listen to it twice. I had to go back and make sure I wasn't tweaking. It just, yeah.
No worries.
And I'm sad because it's like, man, when you get a Ross album, that's something you can live with.
that's something you can live with.
Hell
huh?
yeah, cause like Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, motherfucking Rather You Than Me. These albums is like chunky with content, like Jay-Z albums or some shit. Yeah.
I mean,
Love
he
that.
said some shit. When he say my house is on the river, my new house is on the river. I was like, yeah, cause that's low key. That's like the
Rich.
goal.
That's
You know
baller.
what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
baller.
Nigga, you
I
rich.
would
Yeah.
love a house on the Chicago River,
I mean,
like somewhere in the city.
Crazy.
You know,
Amazing.
and you could just pull up to the back.
so you got to be
Yo,
in
me and
there.
my-
You could leave out the back and go to Lawrence's.
Me and my friends are like thinking about buying a lake house.
Man, y'all rich niggas.
I'm like, we just need somewhere to like kayak for the summer.
Yeah.
So we're like really considering this.
I seen
I've
them
never
on
been kayaking. I've lived in a house
kayaking is
with
fun.
kayaks
Mhm.
for at least 6 years now,
Oh, there's
and I've
something wrong
never
with
been
you.
on a kayak.
We gotta go kayaking before the summer's over.
I'm down.
I'm down for some
I'm
kayaking.
down. I
It's
got 2
lit.
kayaks to take.
Y'all
It's
seen
lit.
Ross on Hot 97 with the damn Tekashi hoodie on.
Nah.
The one you got.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same joint.
Oh man.
The Chicago one with the flower.
Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
love.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fresh off a Complex Con. I know they hit him off with all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
He gonna wear all of it too.
Cause all that, man, it's beautiful to see. Like, you see, Fila just dropped they shit in 7 cities across the world,
Mm-hmm.
and this is all the shit that we seen 2-3 weeks ago. You know,
Mhm.
Joe just opened this shit to the longest lines.
Oh yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I ran into I rolled past it. I seen Terrell twice yesterday. It was weird. I seen him when I rolled past the shop, and then I had seen him again, and I'm like, "What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe?" It was like, "Hey."
Hi.
Yeah, he
He's
said
back
they
again.
did pretty good, man. I bet it was a sight better than pretty good because that line was around the block.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, pretty good. I think pretty good mean a couple, not a couple commas, but
Yeah.
a
Enough.
double-digit 1 comma.
More money than I'm comfortable telling you about.
Yeah.
yeah. So I heard the verse on Joe Budden podcast. Pusha T verse off Maybach 6. Pusha T verse off Maybach 6. I can't
Pusha
find it, but I
T.
wanted to play it.
Yo, I haven't heard it.
Oh man, have you
This
heard?
has
Did you
to
hear
happen.
Pusha's verse?
Nah.
Oh my god, man.
Why can't you
I was
find
listening
it,
at
bro?
work.
Cause I don't know where it came
went.
from.
I don't know.
I don't know where it came from.
What do you mean?
Like, where is it for me to find it? Like, cause it ain't on the album and it's just his verse.
Ah,
There you go,
Like, I don't know.
I'm confused.
So
Alright, yeah.
Maybach Music 6, it was supposed to be Lil Wayne and Pusha T on the same song, but they didn't know about it. That was like Ross's big rollout for his album. I put them on the song together. They ain't know it, but they got it in the beef.
Oh, that's a good Ross.
Yeah, I
That's-
do a decent Ross.
That
He's
was
good.
fire.
He does a good Cardi B.
You know if it's for the culture.
Do the Cardi.
Do the Cardi. I need something to read. You got to give me something to read.
And you know, like the video, it's a like viral video or whatever. This mom asked her daughter, asked her daughter like, how do you say okay in Spanish? And the girl's like, okay.
Oh, stop playing, man.
I'm like, yo.
Stop it, man. All right, yeah, let's continue to talk. I'm gonna find this freaking verse because y'all got to hear this shit.
Hold on, man. We need something for you to read in Spanish. Here.
No, man. No, it has to be a Cardi quote. It ain't gonna sound right.
Here you go.
We need another topic, man.
Hold on, is the verse like 46 seconds?
That's usually how long a verse is.
Not a Pusha T verse. Why don't you play it
He
and
do
see?
be talking.
Play it and see what it
He
sounds
just
like.
be talking at a certain point.
Yeah, because he went the hell off. Like,
No, that
no,
was a review.
no.
so Pusha T is one of them rappers that got better in the latter half of his career.
Yeah.
Like, it's unbelievable how much better he is now than when he was like at the peak of his career with the Clips.
And
No, I just think you got more to talk about, so, you know.
I was listening to the LL Cool J verse on some Neptune's Fatty Girl, was it? It was like LL Cool J and somebody else.
Keith Murray and
Ludacris.
Keith Murray and Ludacris.
Yeah.
That's when Keith Murray made up the word badunkadunk. Keith Murray made that word.
Keith Murray made up that word?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
I didn't know that, man. See, that's what we do in the Faculty Lounge podcast.
New discoveries. Who made the word dunkadunk? Badunkadunk.
We out here educating the world, y'all.
Groundbreaking, y'all.
Groundbreaking news, y'all.
Hell yeah.
Is this it, you guys?
This the song, but I don't know if this the one with Pusha's verse on it.
It say Lil Wayne, Pusha T.
Okay, so that might be the. See, I don't know the order, so I don't know when Pusha T comes in, but let's find it real quick. I enjoy Wayne on here. I like the tone he was rapping in. Like, usually when he sing, he be, you know.
Yeah, he ain't finna let him do that
Yeah.
on Port of Miami too.
Yeah.
Like, when you put out this many albums, but this is
Right, because how
the
many is it for
second
Raw?
part.
11?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this is only the second part to his freshman album.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
this one has to do something.
Mm-hmm.
This is, you don't just put out, this is Stillmatic. You know
So
what
that
I'm
ain't
saying?
it
They said
neither.
ain't no push on this one.
See,
I just had to
yeah.
go through the comments. Like, I'm
So,
not going to keep listening.
I don't know where it's at, but we going to listen to it before we leave up out of
Damn
here.
it.
Yeah, before we part each other's company.
Yeah, man. See,
Yeah.
because we keep talking about, so, I don't know, man. This week has been crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So, I'm taking it back there, you know?
Where you going?
Like, so, I've had 2 different people tell me 2 different things about Chicago this week. So, I just found out last night they shot like 7 people, was it? And there was like 4 or 5 women in the shooting on Lake in St. Louis
We had a whole, really, last night?
last night.
Damn.
Yo,
Yeah.
somebody got killed by my crib.
We just had a whole segment about shooting women.
But it's been, but
Murder
see,
red or yellow tape?
red, right?
It don't matter, really. It could be red or yellow.
They had
Yeah.
like the street blocked off yesterday, and then yesterday I seen like I'm leaving my crib and I see like 100, 200 people like
Yeah.
by my street. Like everybody got on red and white. Like I'm like, oh, somebody dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
But, so, yeah, man. I just got, it's that we have a female on the show with us, you know? And
Appreciate it.
I heard the,
I prefer to just call her a real nigga. That's
Real that bit, get fucked by nigga.
You did?
why you putting him?
I want to show off my book. I ain't got a chance to show my book. It's my T book, y'all.
Hey,
I'm
we
leave it right
getting-
there.
Yeah, man. So I found out about that, and then I had an OG, an old dude
Yeah.
I be talking to sometimes, and he
All right.
It's just like
As
Yeah.
opposed to all the time.
he like he was basically saying that
Uh-huh.
motherfuckers been shooting each other forever,
Yeah.
Facts.
and at this rate, there's somebody helping us. Like, this ain't just motherfuckers shooting each other, because bullets cost money.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
Money
good
that
bullets
motherfuckers
cost a
don't
lot
have.
of money. Like 9 mils ain't even that cheap no more.
You know what I'm saying? So somebody's helping us do these shootings.
Yeah.
It's not just black on black crime no more. When we back into the conspiracy theory.
Back to
Yeah.
the fringe, huh?
Yeah, because Oh, was it in the last 30 days? Over 40 women have been shot
Mm-hmm.
in Chicago.
It's hot girl summer. What you mean?
That's crazy.
Hey.
Hot bullet holes.
What's
Like
Hot
that-
hoes with bullets.
hot bullet holes summer?
Hot hoes with
bullet
bullets.
holes summer.
Nah, man. I think that you know, you talk about somebody helping us. You know, I think it's it got a lot to do with the way we are consuming nowadays, right? Because you look at it, right? I don't watch TV no more, but I live in my phone, right?
Okay.
These kids live in their phones, right? We got Meg the Stallion, Lil Baby and Gunna, motherfucking like everywhere you look, it's this, right? This is the energy that we surrounded by right now, right? And outside of what we already know about these motherfuckers coming through, dropping off boxes of guns, it's programming.
That is like the biggest West Side conspiracy theory.
I mean, it's fucking true. Like where they getting where you getting them guns from?
You from out west?
I'm from out west.
All right,
If y'all
yeah.
if you ain't got no money, I know how much guns cost.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no money, you ain't buying no guns or no ammo, cause ammo ain't cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, bruh, if you ain't got no gun license, you as a black man cannot walk into no gun store and be like, I want one of these
Anything.
mass shooting rifles.
Right.
That's what people getting killed with. Like,
yeah.
people out west, they not getting, it's not pistol play no more. Like, I'm killing you with an army gun.
Yeah. Motherfuckers really got army guns.
Like, these people that, like, you see them go viral on, like, the internet or whatever for taking a picture.
Yeah.
They be taking pictures with, like, missile launchers.
I
Where
have
are you
the-
getting a missile launcher?
I have the gun with the drum on it.
Yeah,
A
it's like,
100-shot pistol.
It's
Where?
Marlon Wayans
Why?
told y'all years ago
What?
why?
when he pulled
Where?
up in the UPS
Oh,
truck
with the missile.
yeah.
Do we have a problem?
And that's what it is. Like, people not getting shot with like pistols no more. That's why it's so easy for everybody in the crowd to get hit now.
So look,
And the other thing is everybody want to be outside.
I tell y'all like
Yeah.
this, right? I tell y'all like this. It don't matter what kind of weapon it is. Hurt people, and that will never change.
That's the truth.
Somebody
That's the truth.
killed 7 people with a knife.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's and
always gonna be crazy. to me.
I was so insensitive to that tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
Like when it happened, the first thing that I thought was, "Told you so."
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not a
When it
gun.
happened, I
It's
was
not a
like,
gun.
This
problem.
is not a gun regulation thing. Like they sent him out there to stab them people to death to prove that it's not a gun regulation thing. Like Americans are just gonna choose the easiest weapon. If it was easier to load a crossbow than it was to load a gun, people would be shooting each other with crossbows.
Facts.
So I have an unpopular idea, right?
Okay.
So I was trying to figure out, all right, now what makes America unique in its in this whole so-called mass shooting phenomenon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to think long and hard, like what make us so different? No way I was thinking might have something to do with it. Let me preface this by saying I am not a racist. I am not a separatist.
Okay.
I think about what's the difference between America and Vietnam. In Vietnam, you got Vietnamese people. Yeah,
The melting pot.
I think because it's
think
not a melting pot though. It's not a
Yeah.
melting pot. It's
You
just a
can-
bunch of shit in a pot. Nothing is melted.
Okay.
So it's like,
This is not fondue, guys.
yeah, this is
Right.
not fondue.
This is not the world's greatest cheeses all put in the same pot,
Man.
This is
melting together.
This
Yo, I
is
want
a,
to
this
try
is-
fondue so bad.
Oh,
it's,
man.
it's,
Speaking
all,
of-
it's all about what you stick in the fondue. Really. But anywho,
Good bread matters though. Good bread does matter.
you go to China, you got
Right.
Chinamen.
Yeah, because like in any stew, if it's a what are we? We're a stew. You know what I'm saying? Like you got your cucumbers. No, not cucumbers. You got your
Whoa.
You
your
put
celery.
cucumbers in
Staring at your
stew?
shirt too
I mean
hard.
celery. You know, you got your
Right.
celery. You got your celery and you got your meatballs and your chicken cubes.
Nigga, what are
and
you
your-
making?
Like a
He ain't never
stew.
made no stew before.
Like, man,
Bro,
I just missed my burrito. Like,
Man, I forgot about
nigga,
my
you make a
burrito.
stew, you got beans,
You got
you got
beans, you got
broth,
your meat, you
you
got
got a
your
little bit of
vegetable.
meat, you
Yeah.
got a bunch
But
of
it's-
vegetables.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's all of that. It's none of
Yeah.
that is ever gonna all melt together and blend
Never.
perfectly.
Never.
You're never gonna have a bite that's just like, oh,
Yeah.
that's a meaty celery.
Sensational.
But what y'all think about
That's a
that?
meaty celery. I fucking hate this game, bro.
meaty celery. But you look at, societies where everybody for the most part is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the statistic is, because it's like you look at
there's black people everywhere.
They always talk about when segregation was the thing and black people had our own communities and how great they were.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And now we got the swirl going. And there's all kinds of fuckery going on.
Yeah, but you know what? The only thing they didn't teach us, not only because CPS didn't teach us a lot,
lots we never learned.
Okay, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I didn't learn about that till I was.
Yeah, I didn't
Get
know
the
about
fuck
that
outta
till I was
here.
in my
So
I
30s.
didn't learn
know.
about that. I'm 25 now. I didn't learn about that till maybe like just 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
So,
Shit, y'all just
I'm gonna blow your mind
Okay,
with this fact.
here we go.
The Gap Band,
Get band facts.
You
yeah.
Dropped the Bomb on Me,
Mhm.
is about
Shut the fuck up.
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
Shut
You
the
dropped
fuck
the
Shut the
bomb
front
on
door.
me.
I James Brown jiggy to that fucking song all the time.
Yeah, it's so real.
And it's about the bombing of Black Wall Street.
I'll
in Tulsa,
never
Oklahoma.
hear that song the same again.
No,
Yeah.
never again.
It
So
said,
is-
I used to love you. You used to.
It's a lot of words.
Don't do
in
that. Don't do that. If you don't know,
Don't
just say you
ruin
don't
that.
know.
I don't. But yeah.
So, yeah.
You just
So
Play it on the
so-
ox if you want to do that.
So that's so crazy because like we didn't know about that, and a lot of people are like, man, why don't black people just go back to making their own spaces? Because that happened, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like because
Every
there is
time
still
that
fear
happens.
in the world.
Oh, every time it's
Every
a
time.
because we were
flourish
in
yeah.
Africa minding our business, and now we're here because we did it in Tulsa, and look what happened. Like,
Yeah. But I mean, you got people like Killer Mike, and like
yeah,
you had the Nipseys and the we got people out there that's like working to like wake people up. And
Yeah, I
get
think
us back
Facts, salute to
going.
Nip.
Mike need to win an Emmy for
Yeah.
a trigger warning,
Yeah, man.
because he brought forth some concepts and ideas I ain't never seen on TV before.
Yeah, I've never seen a black man try to live for 72 hours, right? 72 hours off
Black.
strictly black
Yeah.
in America.
And
You
couldn't
seen
do
Trigger
it.
Warning?
It was
Oh,
horrible.
man. He slept in a park.
He had to ride a bike everywhere.
He had to charter.
man, somebody.
He had to buy
Stole
canned
my
goods
fucking
from the
bike, bro.
Nation of Islam grocery store, but couldn't get a can opener because he couldn't find one made by black people.
Somebody stole my bike. I was just like,
Damn, that
horrible.
sucks.
Yeah.
and I had a Peugeot. It
Ah,
was amazing.
We naming this episode Bikes and Burritos.
my
Facts.
burrito, man.
Things we lost
Why
in the
y'all
fire.
keep talking about my burrito, man? I keep on forgetting about this burrito.
Alright, I got
wonder,
some-
I wonder where she got it from. I
got-
don't even know where it came from. I
Shoot
just
her a
know it's
text.
there for me, man.
I got something I want to talk about.
The wrap probably soggy now.
Let's. I want to.
I'm gonna flip that bitch over.
So look, I didn't want to be a cockbiter
Alright.
and do what everybody else has been doing for the
Alright.
past week.
Here
But
we
I
are.
would like to talk about
Time to eat dick.
these. I will not be chewing cocks on this episode of the Faculty Lounge podcast. All right.
This is See, we need more guests, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought Mrs. Great in here.
You are great.
I'm
Right now
here
you
whenever
are.
you guys need me.
Right
Yeah.
now you are being great.
So look, I wanted to talk about these fucking top 50 lists, man. It's like you shouldn't be writing Lupe put it best. He said, man,
Lupe put it the long way.
if you and I respected what he said. He said, if you're not a rapper, it's kind of hard to respect your top 50 list.
But I don't. The only thing I could say about that stupid ass list was that Tech Nine wasn't on the list.
DMX wasn't on the list neither.
Oh damn!
Yeah, neither was Busta Rhymes.
I always look for Tech
Yeah,
Nine.
that
though.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Like y'all ain't put Busta Rhymes.
Busta Rhymes was on the list.
Busta was on the list. I'm
Yeah.
looking at it now.
Busta Rhymes was like number 17 or something. No, like he was down there. But
Oh
he
no,
was-
no, I'm looking at a different list. This is a
Break your
different
back,
one.
nigga.
It's another
Break
list.
your back.
Yeah, Ebro had wrote a list.
Ebro wrote a list.
Man, Ebro sat and wrote a list while he was at work. Like you naming 50 people that influence the culture in the best way. You need more than a day.
Can I name 50 rappers?
Hell yeah.
I don't think I can name 50 rappers like off the top. But I suck at like just impromptu.
Right,
list
you'll
making.
have to think about it, but I
Yeah.
can shit.
But I mean, take a week, right? You write down every
Write them
rapper,
all
and
down,
then you go from,
sort them out,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
You see, and then that's the thing. Like a motherfucker like Skepta is definitely better than like P.D. Pablo.
See, but we gotta have that criteria because better is subjective.
Yeah, like
We need an objective definition for better.
yeah, all right, yeah, and
You know
that's
what I'm
the
saying?
thing. Better don't matter, and that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Is this whole individualism? Like I'm better at basketball
Yeah,
than you.
yeah.
You're
But
like,
what
better
are
than
you really better at? Are you better at shooting or dribbling or team play or like what? Yeah, what are you better
Like,
at?
as we break it down,
Yeah,
what exactly are you good at here?
yeah, like
Yeah,
how?
yeah.
What makes this rapper better than that rapper? What makes
Right.
And I understand. I was just whatchamacallit. I was listening to the whole Lupe thing,
Yeah.
and I got like halfway through. Then my girl called me, and I lost the audio.
Oh,
And the audio went
shit.
away, and I like tried to start it over, but it started over, and I'm like, I'm not finna do this 23 minutes over again.
That'd be intense.
Nah, but he was just saying like, all right, you got to think. No one rapper is good at everything.
Yeah, like he really big up Busta Rhymes.
Cause Busta Rhymes is magnificent.
Like
So, Busta has never put out a bad album.
So-
He
I
been
hear
putting out
argue
albums
Jay-Z's
since
the best ever.
'93.
Busta, like I didn't, but low key, oh by the way, Captain Monkey Face say what's up, man. He miss you. You know what I'm saying? But low key, when I seen
We will
LL,
never. Yes.
when I seen LL Cool J on the list,
Speaking of which, I have no idea who Captain Monkey Face is or where that
Yo,
terminology
because I'm
came
like,
from.
we gonna let
I'm
that
just
go.
saying, I don't know what he's talking
Now
about.
you don't
Okay.
know.
For the
There we
record,
I was talking to him earlier today. I seen him
of
earlier.
course you were. Okay, so look.
But yeah, I didn't realize LL Cool J goes hard. Like I mean, I realized, but I didn't realize
I was
it's
privileged.
still like he still goes hard compared to like
Yeah.
all these new rappers.
So, all right, we gonna do this. I want to do this real quick, just rapid fire. The first names that come to your head, 3 of them, go.
LL Cool J, DMX, Lupe Fiasco. I
Okay,
don't know.
go.
Jay-Z, Nas, Big.
Tupac, Biggie, Michael Jackson.
That was nice.
Nah, Tupac, Biggie, Nas. Boom. All right, so
You
we
can't,
made.
you can't
And
go
I don't even
back
know why I
and-
said Big, to be honest. It just came to my mind.
I obviously only said those names because we've been talking about them for the last 5
Yeah.
seconds.
I'm just not in that. You know what? The other thing is, like, my parents, like, my love for music,
Uh-huh.
my love for hip-hop is, like, found by myself.
Yeah.
Right.
My
Nobody
mom-
put you on.
Yeah, my mom is, like, in her 60s, like,
Yeah.
61. My mom ain't listening to no Jay. Like, my mom
So what
listens to
is-
the
yeah.
Dusties.
My mom's bumped some Tupac.
My dad is like 72, this 72-year-old man from Africa, thick accent. I only
Mm-hmm.
eat fresh chicken stew. I go pick my chickens up from the chicken market. I watch them kill it.
Only
Like,
fresh
Stewed
chicken.
only.
It's the
Stewed
healthiest man
chicken
in
is
North
the
America.
shit.
Man, you know what? The doctor says he has the health of a 43-year-old.
Yeah, man. You
So
eat
it's like-
fresh chicken stew every day.
Man,
My, like-
pollo get sour.
My love for hip hop is like all found for myself, and it's all like discovered by myself. So
Like I know your 50 list would be vastly different from mine because
completely.
I name rappers that you never even heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's also like I'm 25, so like
Right.
my favorite rappers are like rappers that I've grown with,
That's
like literally
crazy.
grown with, and like I can't imagine my life without this album.
And,
I
and,
can't
like-
imagine my life without Dark Twisted Fantasy.
and you are one of the individuals that didn't know much about Nip until late into his career. Like you learned about him after the slap, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
After the slap.
After the slap.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just that
Wow.
different, man.
And what's
Because
so
you
crazy
put me
is
on.
now I
Like,
listen
you put
to
me on. You know,
after the slap, I went and I listened to his entire catalog. Me and
he got a lot
me
of
and John
music.
were talking about like should Nip get album of the year, and this is after Victory Lap came out, and I was like, it's not should he, but he not gonna get it because Cardi gonna get it, and like
Yeah.
we
the
had this
biggest
whole like
bullshit,
man.
45-minute
But, hey,
discussion or whatever,
I
and now
mean-
I got a Nipsey tattoo.
Right, you didn't see the Nip.
Nah.
She got a Nip, B.
Got a whole Nipsey.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
We got to get it on
Crazy.
camera, man.
That's
so
I
can
gotta,
show it
amazing.
I
in
gotta go
post.
get it touched up, but
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So I just want to say
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that Cardi B got the album of the year
I'm not.
because without Cardi B getting the album of the year, I don't think anybody would know who Lizzo is. I don't think Meg Thee Stallion would actually be a solidified, like, by herself standalone rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Cause
let me
like
tell you
we
something.
got
Meg got fired.
I think Nicki did that though.
see Nicki, Nicki didn't do that. Nicki was the last of the past, like, cause it was
Facts.
I don't.
Nicki is like the Kim of this era now.
That
right.
That's like
Nicki is
like,
the Kim of
it's
this
a little,
era.
it's a little disrespectful though.
no. I mean, times change.
I mean, she's still very active.
she is very
Her
active.
last album was not sensational.
But I
think
feel
about,
the same way about Ross.
But think about Lil' Kim. Like, on Lil' Kim's last album, she had, the last one that was, like, big.
What, La
She
Bella
had-
Mafia?
Yeah, she had 50 and Twister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like
Mr.
a
Cheeks.
big deal. And that's when Twister had just got on with Kanye. So Twister was, like, at his biggest. Like, we knew about Twister in the 90s.
Yeah, because
but-
Twister never got his turn.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Twister
Yeah.
got his turn, like, 04, 05. That
Yeah.
was
Right.
Twister's
That's-
turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when he was on Lil' Kim's last album, or that album at that time, you know?
Yeah.
And then Nicki Minaj, now she doing a song. She got a song with somebody right now. It's
Meg this-
Meg Thee
Herbo.
Stallion.
Herbo, right?
That was Chirac. That was a while ago.
No, it's a new song.
She got a
but
new
just-
song with Lil
Yeah,
Herb. I don't
yeah.
know.
And yeah, she got the song with Meg Thee Stallion, but now it's not. There's not the queen of rap. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole king and queen shit kind of went away. Like T.I. became the king of the South, and they just started calling him king instead of the king of
Yeah.
the South.
Yeah.
You know,
now-
and then
But I
like
think-
Nobody even wants to hear from that nigga because he's doing too much. That nigga tweaking on the
Although
internet.
I had my statements about Young Dro, the Dime Trap was a very, very good album.
it was acceptable in the climate, which was hard from.
I think it was good for a T.I. album.
Yeah, see, like it was definitely a T.I. album, but like she said, he be doing a lot.
A
you
lot,
know?
a lot.
Now that
And
like
then, but I
the
mean,
antics on the internet, because you know what, we hold like,
you know,
okay, Kodak can do it,
Let me drive the boat.
6ix9ine can do it, like we'll
But-
take that from them. I'm not taking that from you, T.I.
So
but you know
so
what
let
it
me
is.
let me
But you know the thing about Dime Trap,
uh-huh.
look at the cover art.
Yeah,
The cover art is doing a lot.
Yeah, that's everything.
Like it's doing a lot.
That's the whole
like
thing.
that's what he is.
Yeah.
T.I. is.
That's Mr. Harris.
He's Mr. Doing a lot.
Yeah. But all right. So look, you brought up a
I
very
did
interesting
enjoy Dime
point.
Trap though, and it was
Like,
doing a lot.
Yeah.
See how much that's
Yes.
doing right there?
You brought up something very interesting. You said that the antics and the stuff online, right?
Yeah.
Did Nicki do that to herself, and is that why she's in the position that she's in now?
Yes.
Because of the stuff outside of
You
music.
see?
Absolutely.
Like Cardi B was the first one to come out and say, why I gotta fight the queen to be the queen? I don't want to fight the queen. Why can't we all just get some money together?
That's a
bad
good.
Cardi.
I was gonna say it was good for you.
That's
I-
like Jocelyn Hernandez.
yeah, you sounded like Jocelyn. I don't
Oh,
want to go to the dip club, Stevie.
Do you telling me, TV? Yo.
Moments.
Hey, when she was like giving birth, she's like, I cannot.
I don't know, but I think that
Yo, shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez.
yeah, shout out to Jocelyn. Man. I've grown to like her. Yes. But
See, that's why I'm saying I'm glad she
We
won
don't wanna
album
hear
of
that
the
shit
year
no more.
because
I mean,
We don't want to hear that arguing shit no more. We don't want to do
that's
that.
true.
exactly,
true.
like because it was always a beef. You
but
know?
see, I like that. I
You
like
know?
that.
And that's what now.
Beanie Siegel versus Jadakiss.
No.
Goddamn.
See, but
I'm not
it's
talking
a
about.
era.
I'm talking about strictly female rappers. It was always a beef between either Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Raw Digger, and the girl from Flip Mode. Like and
But also look at the
and
time.
every record label only had one female. You know what I'm saying? Like Flip Mode had a female, Rockefeller had a female, Bad Boy had a female. Like there was one female
Yeah.
per record label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you know why that is though? Because it takes a lot for a female artist, much more than male artists.
Respect.
yeah.
No, just to get ready. Like
Yeah,
you have
like
to think
with
about the whole
makeup
process
and
of preparing a
Yeah.
female artist to be on camera.
Yeah.
as opposed to
True.
preparing a male artist to be on camera.
Yeah.
It's
you
much
just
more
throw your
staff
shit.
required, much more money required for a female artist. So if this female artist ain't Lauryn Hill,
Yeah. Or
if,
Facts.
if she ain't Alicia Keys,
yeah.
you're gonna be throwing away a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
And this is Alicia Keys today, not Alicia Keys
Yeah.
with the lemonade, French
Right,
braids,
yeah.
right.
and the piano and the makeup.
Lemonade braids, yeah,
Lemonade
Not that
braids.
Alicia Keys.
yeah.
It's intense, but it's like, bro, we don't want to hear that shit no more.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear that arguing shit. You know what I want this summer?
What's that?
JT coming home.
Mhm.
I want all female rappers on the track. Like, we need Cash Doll, we need Meg, we need Cardi, we need the City Girls to
We
come
need
out.
Diamond
like,
and Princess
we
and
need-
Trina.
Yeah, we need the whole
Trina.
Miami to vibe to come, because you already know they
Shauna.
from Miami, so we need Shauna,
Shauna.
we need Remy Ma to get, like,
See, but
Yeah.
this,
all that.
this is how I feel. Can I tell you how I feel in the Raw?
Yeah.
But now that was
When
Missy.
I w-
Missy did that. Missy
Oh, the
brought
ladies'
them all
night
together,
thing,
yup.
yeah.
Yeah, we need that.
But we
ladies'
need
night
more of
vibe.
that.
We
This is-
don't want this arguing shit no
This is
more.
how I feel. I want to hear LaKaylee 47, Tierra
You
Whack,
like
I
her.
love
and
her.
Rhapsody.
I love
I
Tierra
fuck
Whack.
with them
Together.
so
Tierra Whack
hard.
goes so
yeah,
hard.
like these are the female MCs to me.
Tierra Whack go hard.
Yes.
Tierra Whack is crazy.
Yeah.
Kaylee 47.
Oh my God, she got
Yo.
album of the year for me.
Yeah,
That's-
he,
you know what I'm
Crazy.
saying?
he did
Numbers.
that.
Yeah.
So it's
that.
like when Remy did that.
And Remy Ma.
Remy did the.
Sheether.
Nah, she did the concert in Brooklyn last
All
year.
right, when she brought all the
And
females
she brought
out.
all the female. Do that when JT come home. Trina, go do that in
Oh, she's
Miami.
gonna.
Welcome JT home and bring
She's
out
gonna.
every female artist. Meg Thee Stallion dropping lyrics and she like free JT. Hey, real bitches
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
fuck with
because
me.
Young Miami can't rap.
Young Miami don't want to rap
Yeah,
though.
I know.
That's what I love
They
about.
need
That's
JT
why I fuck
because
with them
she's
so
the
hard.
rapper.
That's what I fuck with them. Cause
Yeah.
they like, bruh, look, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
This is what I'm here to do. I'm not here to be no lyricist. I'm just here to
You
talk
see,
some shit.
And that's the thing. Like, it was always like this female had to be beautiful as fuck and spitting bars.
Like, what's y'all
you
gonna
know?
fuck with Kim in the
Like,
90s if her bars couldn't stand up with Biggie's bars?
You know what I'm saying? Like, she had to actually spit bar. Like, you weren't fucking with nobody in the 90s.
Right, if
who
you wasn't
spitting
rapping,
bars.
yeah, it's
Right.
just you couldn't
Like,
get in.
Like,
Today
it was,
we know.
Remember when, we from Chicago. So
Yeah.
you remember, like, we took Twister and, like, Do or Die, Bone Thugs and
Kush
Harmony. We
Khan.
took all that shit
Yeah.
seriously, that fast
Yeah.
rapping shit. But a motherfucker from down south with them country rap tunes, I was like, look at these wacky ass down
But
south.
no.
rappers.
In Texas, they love Do or Die.
Yeah,
They love
this is
Do or
true.
Die in
But
Texas.
I'm talking more like a North Carolina before
Right.
Yeah,
Little
right,
Brother.
Let's go to
right.
Louisiana.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
even look at New
Yeah.
York. New York didn't respect Chicago artists except for Common.
Right.
Yeah, because he was on that. New
He was
York
doing what
shit.
they was doing.
Yeah,
That's when New
But-
York was on some whole shit
but
because they
we
didn't
really
like
thought-
nobody that wasn't doing what they
like
was doing.
we
Yeah,
really
but that's
thought.
how New York works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Like,
really
them
thought that
niggas-
was like wacky rap,
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I feel like nowadays we need like there's so many little guys that they need mamas. Like
We don't want to be serious all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I know
got-
for a fact
Look,
if I want to get
Trina-
deep, I can go to this person. I
Trina
wanna
put
just
the
kick it.
shit the best way, right?
Mm-hmm.
City girls is some young money getting bitches. They young and they having fun. What the fuck else they gonna rap about?
Like,
I'ma
fuck
bring-
Jermaine Dupri.
I was
hate
finna
that
say I'm gonna
nigga.
bring his old ass back, and I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
I
You know
hate
why?
that he had something to say. Nigga, look at Bow Wow right now.
You know-
Go fucking check Rashad.
Oh!
High five.
Go check that nigga
Yes.
Rashad
For the
Moss.
win. Hold
One
on.
episode,
Hey,
one
Sean
high
Moss.
five.
Hey.
Come get your dad.
Be Great pulls up from 30.
Man,
Nothing but net.
Hot
Jesus.
girls up.
that shit's crazy.
Hot girl summer.
Because guess
Hot
what?
girls up by
All
30
these grown ass
in the
men.
third.
When R. Kelly was back there singing R&B, all them niggas was singing about being in some pussy.
Do it to
Mm-hmm.
him.
When Jay was in the 90s, what them niggas was rapping about?
Keep
Getting
going.
money and doing drugs.
Keep going.
You gotta talk about the elevation and the evolution of a motherfucker, bruh.
That's exactly fucking right. Everybody
Nikki
changes,
ass was
man.
rapping Itty Biggie Piggy, and then she gave us Grand Piano years later.
Itty
You
Bitty,
gotta
Itty Bitty Piggy was one of the coldest
Man,
freestyles I
cold.
ever heard in my life.
I don't even know
Cold.
what is this.
That's off the Harajuku Barbie mixtape.
cold,
I
and
don't
it's
know.
like
I gotta
it's like you gotta
listen to
give people
this.
time to grow, and you also gotta respect. Like, I'm just here to do this, bro. I ain't here to fucking be no fucking Queen Latifah.
Pretty much.
I'm just here to party.
Like A$AP Rocky.
Hey, but what's
Like
wrong
A$AP
with
Rocky.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, but now let me say, I understand Jermaine Dupri because he's an old ass man. Like Jermaine Dupri would fall in the same category as that bitch that killed himself. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in that generation. You know what I'm saying? Back there, and he's looking at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood in February of 2019 that Cardi B winning Album of the Year was going to change the whole climate of the rap game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because by the time Cardi B had one Album of the Year, it was already out for 10 months, and that already gave women confidence.
And
You know,
Bodak Yellow was out for 2 years.
you know what I noticed,
And
though?
still bangs.
You know what I noticed, though, was that I noticed more girls on, like, Twitter Live, Instagram Live, just amateur girls freestyling.
Yeah, like
And-
rapping.
And hitting that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it gave them confidence. And like, bruh, we can do this with y'all.
You know, I
You
think
know?
I think the most important thing, and I think what Jermaine Dupri was doing, is that what he did, even though it might have been insensitive, I think that I know for me personally, it created the awareness of the fact that, man, we have to have balance. Just like we got Nick, we got Meg, we got the City Girls, we got Rhapsody, we got Tierra, we got LaKaylee.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, man, put them all on the same stage, man. Don't downplay Rhapsody because Meg
Thank
popping.
you.
Like, man,
Thank
don't
you.
do that. Because
So-
that's what happens in the male arena of hip hop.
And they make it seem like it's so okay for niggas to do this. Like, it's okay for niggas to exist in a place where we can have mumble rap, we can have trap rap, we can have singing rap, we can have real rap. We can.
Man.
Men are allowed to have so many layers in this fucking music shit, but women come your hardest every time. Y'all ain't allowed to have fun. It's a business when we get here.
I want to see this. I want to say this. Like, this conversation right here.
Okay.
And the fact that nobody is yelling, cancel Jermaine Dupri is proof that we're getting somewhere.
I hate
Yeah.
the
You know what
cancel
I'm saying?
culture.
Yeah, I don't like
Like,
that shit.
we're
I hate it.
actually, instead of just being like, oh, he said something stupid, it's like we're all standing together against him, yes,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we're not just like, fuck him, fuck what he said.
JD
It's like,
gave us a lot of great shit. And
Like,
I'm right.
you
I'm not
gotta
against
respect
Jermaine
it,
Dupri
but
at all.
no, not even if this was a regular ass
Yeah, you
Adam
still invited to
22
the
no
barbecue.
legacy person.
I just think it
You know
was a
what I'm saying?
misstep.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
It was a misstep.
no, he was showing his age. He was definitely showing his age
That's
and
how I feel
showing
like
his
this
money.
old ass nigga
know what I'm
talking about
saying?
young nigga shit.
But he's also he opened the conversation. Like,
Yeah.
there's
yeah.
females that I forgot about
Yep.
and that I'm talking about now.
That's what made you go through the book. Like,
yeah,
Like-
wait.
oh, hold on,
It can't be
but
all
she
of that.
do this.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I want some bars. You know what I'm saying? And I
Like
want
when
to
old niggas go to hoop with young niggas.
Yeah.
And they see that
Yeah.
nigga that's 7'3" shooting a 3 and they like, get your
Yeah.
ass in the pool. You like,
Yeah.
it's
We
a
don't
K-
play basketball
it's
like
KD
this no
shit
more,
now.
man.
Yeah.
This is a KD game.
We don't
Yeah.
go to the hole no more. We
Yeah.
can shoot.
Yeah. You know?
And that's how it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
the
what I see.
conversation's open and it's free and it's happy. Well,
Yeah.
not happy, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's we're
It's
not
fair.
going to
It's
a
fair.
100%.
negative place.
We're having
off bat.
understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nobody attacking anybody. We're just
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah.
So speaking of talk, I wanted to ask you a question. So
Here I am.
you've been on your Tyler the Creator scavenger hunt.
Yes.
Did you hear the freestyle? No. Oh wow.
What
Dude,
freestyle?
let me tell you
Hot
something.
butt sex.
Oh,
I've
you
been-
didn't hear what? How
I've
not?
been
You didn't
drunk.
hear the hot butt sex
I've
freestyle.
been drunk. If like,
I need to
I've
see.
just been drunk. That's
See,
it.
I need
Like,
to start working out, and the reason I need to start
'cause
working
that's when you
out
listen to your music.
is because I get jealous when I hear people say, "I've been drunk."
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
the first month we were off work, the first month from the 21st to the following or the next two 21st, like July 21st, I was drunk every day.
See,
Every single day.
I
I'm
haven't
like,
been able to do
a
that.
fifth of Hennessy. I
See.
keep like Hennessy on my nightstand.
I
See,
see
but
your
you have-
IG, you stunting.
Smacked.
you have the body of a 25-year-old.
Yep.
I remember. You
God is
remember having
good.
the body of a 25-year-old?
Oh yeah, we can get blackout drunk and then do it again the next day.
You could
Oh,
drink
it's
like
amazing.
you could drink 8 ounces of water and be rejuvenated.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bruh,
bounce
I
back.
drank 2 coconut waters and a gallon of water yesterday, and
And
I'm
still
still
wasn't.
fucked up today.
You got the
Yeah.
coconut water
Friday.
in the car.
You seen the coconut water in the car? I had 2 of them joints, and it tastes like cold sweat.
Yeah.
Nasty as fuck.
Alaskans
Sad.
butt sweat.
Cambodian titty sweat.
That
Yeah.
It's
So-
like lemon pepper water.
Ugh. Kill me.
I went to the movies.
I hate this man. Like, God damn, this keep getting worse.
Hey, look, it ain't shit to talk about this week. It's a slow week. All right, we trying to fill up the space, man.
Man, this bitch killed himself.
No,
Is that gonna
Hot
be
Girl
a-
Summer Remix.
Oh, right. Okay, hook up the ox. Let me get the ox. Give me
Hook
the
up
ox.
the ox. Hey, ox.
Cause I haven't heard it yet, so
Okay.
I'm gonna play it right now so I can
It's
hear
party time, y'all.
it.
Yeah, we never listen to music.
Yeah, right.
on
We
this
never.
podcast.
We never.
We
This
just
is
be
the.
talking and shit.
This is the first time we doing the ox.
I be watching y'all shit. Like, it's a
hold on.
vibe.
See, somebody
When
does
I'm
watch.
when I'm recovering from being drunk, I'm like watching Faculty Lounge.
When you can't
can't.
take listening to music.
Look,
Oh, it
the
ain't
aux
gonna work.
No, because we ain't.
Oh, cause
started.
you ain't hot it. You ain't make it hot. Okay.
ain't hot it.
Yeah, you ain't hot it.
Play this loud.
All right. You got the laptop, right? Play it off the laptop.
There we go.
Well, maybe my phone will work. Oh, okay.
Hold on, this the one with Ty Dolla $ign?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit go crazy.
Okay,
boy.
I haven't heard. Let's do it.
Oh, you ain't heard it? Yeah, man.
Shout out to JT.
Hey, Ty Dolla $ign sound like a school teacher when he sing. A B C D E F G. All right, so who won? Who won? I got to get used to her voice.
Yeah, see, I feel like she she remind me of all the cousins, like the Mia X's and the what was the cousin on 3 6 Mafia?
Gangsta Boo?
Gangsta Boo, yeah.
She sounds like a very hard woman.
But I mean, she is though. She got
tough.
a donkey on her
Shorty
back.
tough.
I mean,
You don't have that donkey on your back and that rhythm
This nigga annoying.
without
You ain't got a donkey on your back. You know what I mean?
without, you know what I'm saying? Like
She was falling. I caught her by her titties. Like, and a donkey on her back.
she had a donkey on her back, so I caught her.
all right. I want to know who won. Let's hear Nicki's verse. Fucking love this bitch, man. See, I think Nicki made it back to rapping.
Yeah, man. She was
But you know
gone.
why?
Yeah, cause Queen was not
Do you
it
know
for me.
why she has to make it back to rapping?
Enlighten me.
What was the problem when Dwight went to the Lakers?
I don't know.
What was the issue between him and Kobe?
All right, you can stop it now. The white ass wanted to play instead of play ball.
And what? So the issue was Kobe required more of that nigga.
Yeah, and he was
Nicki can put out the shit she want to put out by herself. You can't sit next to. Have you heard her fucking freestyle?
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't sit next to Meg and play. If
Yeah.
you, and be Nicki.
Right, like her and the
Yeah.
baby.
Nicki.
Her and the baby
Yeah.
like had a face off.
Nick, right? That's what
Man.
I'm saying. Meg gonna go toe to toe with you.
And
She
the
gonna
baby
make
don't
you
play.
like Nicki's my favorite Nicki verse in
That's
her
funny, the
whole
baby don't play.
catalog is fucking her verse on Monster.
That's everybody's
I knew you
favorite
was
Nicki
gonna
Minaj.
say
And
right.
I 100% feel like she hasn't like
You see, and
brought that.
Right, and that's
I don't
because they
know.
made her.
I
And
don't
that's because
know if
Kanye
that's-
told her, go back and rewrite that shit, baby girl.
I don't know if that's Nicki's best verse. I feel like Nicki Minaj.
It could go in her top 10
I
for
feel-
sure.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But I feel like Nicki Minaj got one of them Lil Wayne sleeper catalogs.
I think her five
some shit
star
that-
chick feature was pretty
Oh,
hard.
yeah, that was a
Yeah.
banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause she got a catalog, yo, of the features.
Any
Nicki-
song that she did with Gucci.
loose verses.
And it's like,
yeah.
it's
Girls kissing
this-
girls.
The same
Yeah.
shit with Dwight. Kobe gonna require more. Like, you can't come do that. You can't come sit here and do that.
Yeah.
Meg gonna tell her, like, hey, I need Nicki. You feel me? I don't need that shit that you do with I need you to show up
I don't know. You know,
because you my idol.
you
You
know,
know,
I
you
like-
somebody I fuck with.
What you like?
I like the big girls. So
Shout out to
Lizzo is
Lizzo.
the shit.
I am
Shout out to
looking
Lizzo.
forward. I am looking forward to whatever Meg
she's
Thee
coming in
Stallion
September, yo.
and Lizzo are doing together.
Okay.
Yo,
They
y'all know who
doing-
just did some shit together?
Who?
Was it fucking like Kaylani and Meg
Or
or Lizzo?
Right,
and
right. I know
Kehlani?
Kaylani and Lizzo did something.
Yeah, they was
yeah,
just in the
yeah,
studio
yeah, yeah.
together.
you see, this shit is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
this is
How much-
This,
We're
how much-
talking about hip
When
hop,
in,
man.
when in life have you
Yeah.
ever witnessed like this many females love each other?
yeah,
Like,
you know.
fucking Meg, you having a concert? Bruh, Summer Walker was
It's not
there.
true.
She brings
It's not true. It's not true.
When?
Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, Queen Pen,
uh,
These
The Brat,
ones-
Lil' Kim,
uh-huh.
Raw Digger. All of these girls was clicked up.
But at one point, most of these girls had beef with another one of these girls. And
I'm
Missy
sure
and
these
Aaliyah,
girls are gonna have beef with each other.
but
eventually, but right now we not
yeah,
seeing it.
but it didn't start off as a beef. Like my enemy became my friend.
I don't know.
type
I
shit.
just
You know what
think
I'm
I
saying?
just think people only remember the bad times from the past.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
there were good
It
times
was-
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
Like it
of-
wasn't just you couldn't be a female unless you had beef with another female. It wasn't like that.
But it's now.
And it's like right
It's
now we just
open
don't
now.
encourage that shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
we don't
like,
encourage that shit. We're
yeah.
so excited to see like Lizzo out here being herself, being her true self, and we ain't got no problem with
See now,
when they posted on the Shade Room, like fucking Meg Thee Stallion out here got somebody driving a boat. I went straight to the comments.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
was like, "Don't act like Lizzo ain't no fucking star.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and try to play
Yeah.
Lizzo like they checking them."
yeah, Liz. Because
Oh.
look, Lizzo. So I heard the first time I heard Lizzo was on V103,
Uh.
and then the next time I heard Lizzo was on B96. I was like, yeah,
crossing.
Well, I looked
She
through-
crossing.
on.
Yeah.
I heard
She's
Lizzo
on.
when I looked through the new releases,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Who is this big girl that's smiling with the
Naked.
glitter on his
Yeah,
face naked?"
she
And I just
naked.
listened to it, and I was like,
I'm like who is
That's
this
different.
naked big girl?
Yo,
This is
and-
great.
And it's
But,
just
like,
amazing. All these women.
"Oh,
What should happen can never happen because of the visual aspect.
what's that?
Lizzo and Bruno.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Maybe put Chance on the remix.
it's gonna happen.
Like
Yeah.
Lizzo and Bruno need to do a whole album together.
Hey, look,
That would be
Whoever
sensation.
whoever writes for Bruno, get in the room with Lizzo and
Look.
because with some T-Pain in there.
So
Get
look,
to doing some
we-
do
we-
wop bop bop.
we talking about
Yeah.
all of this new music and shit, right? Now, you heard what I said about Rick Ross, right? I feel so blasphemous because you know what I've
This
been
guy.
listening to?
I listened to it.
I was listening. I've been
Oh my
listening
God.
to Blueface, man.
Disrespectful.
I've been
I'm
listening
disrespectful to the bitch. Get respectful.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've been bumping the shit out some Blueface, man.
I tried. I got
Blueface
there.
bleed him, cuz.
I
My
got-
ears
with it.
fucking bleed.
I only
Like,
got to disrespectful, and I skipped over the other one because I thought I
I
already
did my
heard
whole workout to Blueface album.
it. You listened to the
Can
whole
we talk
thing?
about
Whole thing.
Blueface? Did you guys talk about like Blueface's mother situation?
Yeah, we
with
talked
Yeah, we
about
talked
that.
about that
yeah,
shit.
we talked
Are you
about
guys on
that.
his side or their side? I'm on his side.
I'm on his
I'm on,
side.
yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah.
on his side.
Okay, as
Come on,
long as
man.
we
Because
can
it's
agree.
look,
You and my shit.
mental health is real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brandon, bro. You know what I'm saying? For
Yes,
the
sir.
Shirt. Yeah.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Yeah, you in
Chicago
my space.
artist.
You disrespecting me, bruh.
Pretty much.
Uh-huh.
And
Couldn't count on
y'all,
you when I was broke.
before I got on, I was living in my car, and y'all was living in the house. So
Yeah.
yeah. I feel you. Did
Yeah.
y'all listen to Drake Care Package?
Man,
Yes.
I thought it was new
Shout out to
songs.
Drake.
Yeah, I don't. Why do I want to?
They're all the
Because
songs
these are
that
all
you
the
only
Lucy's
find on
that
YouTube.
you right that are only on SoundCloud and YouTube.
SoundCloud, yeah.
like the OVO sound one-offs.
Oh, because I knew I heard all of those songs before.
I liked it.
Little
didn't realize.
compilation,
Yeah.
like,
and
it
it's
was
and it's
amazing.
charting.
The motions was
Because
good.
you know why? People my age were in high school fucking depressed going through this shit.
Yeah.
Like trust issues.
Yeah.
What the fuck you know about trust issues?
Not
like,
a goddamn thing.
Man, we went through it. We went through it. And it's amazing to have this album.
So yeah, listen to Crit if you haven't already. Have you listened to
I
Crit's
love Big
album?
Crit, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crit is here is phenomenal. I think that's what it is. Okay, because we done had Chris Brown, then Big Crit, then E40.
I didn't listen to Chris Brown.
E40 is crazy.
And
I actually didn't listen to Chris
then
Brown either.
Rick Ross album came after that. After Bandana, and it's like I was expecting something to just explode my brain from Ross, and it was like, what happened?
What?
I can't do
I
these
don't
long Chris
understand.
albums. I cannot do these long ass Chris albums. This nigga be making fucking audio books. I'm not listening to that, bro.
Chapter
See, you know what
43.
you got to do with albums that are that long. You have to put it on random, so you hear different songs each
Facts,
time.
but
listen
you
to
remember, you remember how I told you with 444.
Oh yeah,
how we
yeah,
got
yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah, it was the perfect.
Jay-Z gave
yeah.
us perfect ending
Exactly
to
what
a beginning.
we
It was like
needed, yep.
12 tracks.
Yep.
He felt like or there were like 9 tracks. He felt like
Mm-hmm.
he wanted to give us more. He gave us 3 bonus tracks. And it was just, that was it. Kanye came out that year.
That was horrible.
And Kanye
Horrible.
gave
Them
us,
7-song
but
albums.
he gave us 7-song albums.
with
He
the
didn't
exception
do too
of
much.
Daytona.
And
That 7-song shit was garbage.
Man, like Tiana Taylor, he played us. He gave us like 9 or something like. But
Yeah.
the point is, like, we got spoiled because he gave us like these short albums that had bangers. Like, it's 7 songs, but you're gonna like 3. 7
Yeah.
songs, you're gonna like 4.
I didn't like. Man, the
And then
only one that I liked more than maybe one song was Kids See Ghosts.
Kids See Ghost was fire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's just
yeah,
like-
that was cool.
We were at Nas album. Like, we were just in this period of time of like short albums. Like,
This dude does not like Nas.
I listened to Nas last week though. I listened to the Lost tapes.
It's terrible that you
We
saying
were
it like
just-
that. It's like saying I got 3 black friends.
right. I'm not racist. My
Nah.
my babysitter's black.
Right.
You're like, wait,
Nah.
My doorman's black. I'm not
So-
racist.
So Nas needs to put out audiobooks. Like
Yeah.
storytelling.
But that's who you want it from, not
because-
Chris Brown.
Like Nas.
I'm surprised he
is-
said Lupe and not J.
Christopher
Cole.
Brown.
Nas is the worst. The worst beat picker in hip hop history. Like, if Nas just went a cappella, I would appreciate it. Like, I would be able to listen to it. Like,
All right,
wow.
look, man,
I wouldn't appreciate
we
that.
gotta go. We gotta go
Why, man?
because we gotta be out of here at a certain time.
I wouldn't appreciate
We
it.
might as well get used to doing it now because we're gonna have to do it later.
I wish I could live here, man.
Me too.
This
I love
place
this
is cool.
place.
Facts, this is amazing.
I love this place. So be great. Thank you for coming. First
Yes.
Appreciate it.
first of many visits. I hope.
First of many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Put
is
me on the
fun.
fucking show.
Yeah,
This
thank
was
you
fun.
guys for
This was
watching.
fire.
If you made it this far, you better have liked. You better have left a comment.
Facts.
And you better have subscribed.
Subscribe, turn
Alright?
on,
Subscribe,
press
yes.
the bell so
Yeah.
you know.
Hit that bell, share it with somebody. Check us out on Spotify.
Spotify. We
Yeah.
should have said that earlier. in
And
the
if you
show.
on SoundCloud, check out our YouTube page. And if you on YouTube, check out our SoundCloud. It'll all be in the description for you. Alright?
everywhere.
Okay, so we about to get up out of here and live some life. So what time is it?
Time to get back to the students.
Double salute. Thanks for watching
Yeah.
and listening.